All right, we are back. Session 3, day 5 in game. We're figuring it out. I got my notebook here. We're discovering things about us. We learned about our mother, I think if I'm following correctly last time. We're drafting new rooms. We're getting there, so see what we can get up to today. Probably play another couple runs. Days, runs, I don't know. So it should be day 5 here in game. Get my pen cap off, getting my pen ready here. So we're going to be taking notes. That's for sure. So otherwise, I think we'd be like traveling back. I obviously haven't figured out like all of the little Easter eggs. There are so many different things. Like the paintings I don't have figured out yet, but I'm sure those are relevant. Yeah, there's a lot I haven't figured out quite yet. What we did learn last time, though, was that we didn't get to use the magnifying glass, but I think the magnifying glass is super helpful. If I had the magnifying glass, I think I could have gotten some interesting information from the dark room in the photos there, like zooming in on the photos. So I think, again, that like the strategy I'm coming to here is like, let's draft all 3 rooms in the front room. And I think it's okay to have one that's a dead end, like just to get some, like start us off. Like hallway's not that good here, right? I think I'm just going to start with a dead end here. Storeroom. I think storeroom's like pretty good as a start because it gives us a key. It opens up some opportunity for us. I'm also curious as to like when this little swimsuit or bird is going to come in. It's all that's on here, right? Yeah. Interesting. And I'm going to like do a better job sort of like scanning the room because last time there was like a key that we missed that we definitely could not find. Like the security room told us that there was a key in the house somewhere, but okay, so Nook is not bad. Give us another key. Spare room brings us out, but I don't mind Nook here. Before we go in Nook, I guess we shouldn't have entered that yet, but okay. Guest bedroom is another dead end for 10 steps. Corridor is pretty decent here. Don't think we want to spend a gem quite yet. Let's go corridor. Sometimes there's some fun stuff in the corridor. Let's go this way first. Check under the tables and stuff. Is this candlestick usable? No. Crowbar. Crowbar painting I've seen in different rooms, I feel. Prayer beads. Nothing on the ground. Bedroom. Guest bedroom. I don't know that we want to like... I think we want to leave options open on this side still. This bedroom seems good. Bedroom closet. We've yet to be able to draft it adjoining a bedroom, but that would be really tempting to get 4 items. This is the one with greetings from Reddington. Ooh, thanks for the apple. That's sweet. It's not a chest, is it? No. Our mom with the moon necklace. I think that's our mom anyways. Guest bedroom 10 steps. Pantry coins is pretty cool. Let's do pantry for coins. Oh, we're lagging a little bit. We're lagging. Just gonna put this in do not disturb mode. Okay. Why are we lagging? So we got our 4 coins. Guest bedroom. Hallway opens up. No, hallway's a dead end here. Commissioner is the only non-dead end here. I'm just afraid if we dead end, then we only, like, we have to advance through the Nook if we draft poorly over there. So I think commissary? I don't know why I want to keep saying commissary. So let's go commissary. So commissary will close from day 12 to day 16. Oh. think I read that already. Oh, there's another one. This used to be a bat and bath. So this is spiral staircase. Staircase. Starcase? No. Stair. Star? Stair. So with, without I. I don't know if that's relevant. With I, without I. And there was with H. Without H. In here before with the bat bath thing. So this is stair star. Bat bath. I am gonna write that down because it seems like it might be relevant. This staff notice too with the terminal password starting in S. I've read this before, but maybe it's worth rereading. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. So your attendance will no longer be registered morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals in the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security. 2 of them. I feel like I've only found 1 terminal at security. Where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to the house manager, Mrs. Babbage. We don't really want to buy a salt shaker right now, so we can come back to the commissary is what I keep wanting to say. Ooh, courtyard's sweet. Bedroom closet's not super helpful. Our parlor, which we upgraded for a 3-gem prize, is also pretty sweet. The courtyard's going to give us an item, and it like opens up more exploratory opportunity. Why is our gem gone? Oh, I had to spend it for this. Oh no. Okay, well, we're gonna get gems back. That made that decision easy. Okay, boxes, what do you got for me today? Gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. Okay, so those might both be telling the truth. The gems are in this box. One of them is lying. So the gems are not in the white box. If that's a lie, then it's either blue and black. And if the gems are in this box, and that's a lie, they can't all be true, right? Because if they're true, gems are not in the white box. Gems are not in this box. And the gems are in this box. If that's so, gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box, meaning it's either in blue or black. If the gems are in this box, then they would all be true. So the gems cannot be in the black box. Right? So the gems are not in this box. If that is a lie, then they are in that box. So can this be false? The gems are not in the white box. So then they would both be false. And this would be true. But we've already determined that it can't be in the black box, right? So is it in the blue box? These are getting harder. These are getting harder. Let's run through that again. So, okay. How did I determine they're not in the black? Gems are in this box. So if these are true, the gems are not in this box, meaning it's in blue or black. The gems are not in the white box, meaning it's either blue or black. And the gems are in this box. Well, no, because then they can't all be true. So could this one be false, though? Not in the white box. If it's false, it means they are in the white box. So false, gems are not in this box. If this is false, they're in here. And then this would be false. And this would also be false. So they can't be in the white box, right? Because then are not in the white box would be false, meaning they are in the white box. Then this would also be false. And this would also be false. So they have to be in the blue box, right? Again, I don't know if I followed my own logic there, but we were right. Do we remember this? Right, that's just explaining this game. Okay, making sure we're not missing any items. I think we're good. Ooh, Den would carry us forward. Chapel opens up opportunity. Hallway carries us forward. Opportunity to go north. I don't know that we care to do that right yet. Let's do Den and get a little cheeky gem. Sometimes there's a lockbox in the Den too. Fishing rod, candlestick and candle, road. That clock is really loud. Okay, this one's important. We can't draft any of these. Oh no. Did we just screw ourselves? We absolutely did. Oh no, we didn't. Because it still goes 2 over. So we're not stuck. I think security is the call. I mean, the security is the only choice here. That would have been really bad if they were like 3 dead ends. Okay, because security will... Yeah. Okay, we have some opportunity here. So, until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked. So, is this, like, this whole reds are lies, blues are... Blue memo's true, red memo's lies. So, like, the fact that the commissary is closed, that's a lie? Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant access. So, that's a lie? Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Yes, we've discovered that. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. And then we have clock lock. Clock lock. So is it always like with, without? Like clock lock is C. Clock lock. Let's just start writing down all of the pairs. So with C, without C, because that can't be a coincidence. Clock lock. So it said there were 2 terminals in the security office. I only see 1. The microwave is not a terminal. Okay, did we miss anything so far? Also don't know. We missed a key again. Where is the key? Where are they hiding these keys? Oh, I didn't mean to exit. You want to adjust the security settings, which I still don't know what I'm doing. Security doors are doors within the estate, yes. Key card system is currently operational. Key card system. Security level determines the amount of key card security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expel 1 or 2 security doors at a low setting. Oh, well maybe we should put low. Because we have yet to find a key card. So let's put security level low. Change offline mode. Right. Default setting of security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. The general safety rule offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. So then if there's a power outage or we can deliberately turn the power off, the security door will be open. Okay. So let's try that. I can't believe we missed a key. Where would we have missed a key? It's like in the entrance hall or something? Okay, let's go south. Hallway opens up. Passageway is too expensive. Archives. To see all. That's pretty bad. I think hallway's fine here. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. So that's a lie then, right? It's on the red memo. So they're more likely to be locked? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked, so they're less likely to be locked. So we want to go west before we go north. This is the Bat Bath one again. So H. Is it like in order? C-H? Itch? I-C-H? No, I haven't been paying that close attention to all of the paintings. Maybe we should start double checking we're not missing any keys or anything, because we've done that. I'm like half tempted. Is that a key right there? Oh my god. Like the most obvious one. And we just missed it somehow. Oh well, that's okay. We didn't need that step anyways. Okay, let's go this way. Chapel, closet, gymnasium is real bad. I think chapel's the play here. It allows us to... We're doing quite well with the draft. Kind of go both directions. So let's go chapel. We'll lose a coin. That's fine. There you go. There's never anything in the chapel, right? We haven't found anything other than the stained glass. Should we write that down? Let's do it. Chapel. So 1 equals what we think is gardener. 2 is 2. 2 is baker. 3 is farmer, I think. 4 is chimney sweep. 5 is horseback rider. Equestrian person, horseback rider. Okay. And then I don't think we've ever found like anything spicy in the chapel. So let's draft a spicy little dead end over here. They give us no dead ends. So, observatory. Library, discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. We wouldn't be drafting in the library though, so that's not helpful. So I think we go with the observatory here and just figure out what it means to get like a second star. Does our star persist? Let's do that. Stag tag. I should have written these in a different place. With S, without S. Stag / tag. So what are those gonna spell a word or something? What is this again? That just tells you about the different constellations. So we might get the twins if we're able to draft. So, oh, did we just get to look out? 2! We get the twins. Okay, cool. Pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. That's pretty sweet. So, the sledgehammer just became a lot more valuable. So our stars persist. We have confirmed that. Okay, we can go back through the chapel. We're going to spend a coin. That's okay. Go north. Oh, I guess spare room. We can't. Well, no, we can't dead end here. This is our only way north. There was a lot riding on that, more than I thought. And there's like literally nothing in the spare room, right? This one has a window. What? I don't think we've drafted a spare room with a window yet. Is there anything to glean from that? Just like a gazebo thing. I don't know what that's called. Gazebo. It's not really a gazebo. Okay. Courtyard is sick. Ooh, courtyard is the play for sure. Otherwise, we're dead-ended. So we gotta spend a gem, but we're gonna get an item. Because every time we've been in here, we've got an item. A sledgehammer! So are the chests, did they materialize in the front room? Or is it only like moving forward? The shovel would have allowed us to dig that, but sledgehammer is actually kind of sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would cost 5. It would cost like 10 steps to go back to the entrance hall to double check. 5. Is it worth it to potentially open 10 steps? We'd go down to 29 steps. I think I'm going to carry on for now, but it's good to have that as a fallback. We're going to keep going horizontal here. Oh. We need to start drafting some of these dead-end places. I wonder if, like... I want to keep options open, but we got to start drafting some of these dead ends. Let's do guest bedroom, get some steps. Compass? We've never gotten a compass yet. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. That's actually sick. That makes me feel a lot better about our decision, because courtyard will like help us punch further north for sure. So this is about the billiards game, yes? Yeah. Okay, anything else to get from here? Ooh, painting. Fire. Fir? It's a fir tree. Good thing I know my trees. Fir, fire. So E. With E, without E. With E, without E. Fir / fire. Pays off to be a tree nerd sometimes. Okay. Okay, let's punch north in the courtyard and see what happens. Door's locked. I wish we had a lockpick. Dark room is real interesting. Oh, dark room has screwed us so many times. The breaker would have been great for the dark room. We don't really have a choice, though. Okay, this is like... Okay, we have 2 shots, though. So if I just... This makes me nervous. Okay, let's go... Let's go north here. Well, we have 1 choice. Big money. Boudoir. Boudoir is actually great here. What is this? Christmas with the Oh, so that's another thing where, like, if we had the magnifying glass, like, all of these pictures, I think, have things to reveal. But I think we need the... Sorry for the lag. Yeah, I stream the game from my computer upstairs, but sometimes, like, our internet's not super happy about that for some reason. Hopefully, yeah, the lag's cleared up here. Okay, I'm like really paranoid about missing keys and stuff. It's pretty important. Oh, there's the safe. So So that's the safe that we can get the code from the picture if we have a magnifying glass. Okay. Okay, well, let's see where the boudoir leads, because I don't want to, like, roll the dice again on the... Okay, maybe we roll the dice again on the dark room just to see. I don't want to spend our last key. Never mind, then. Okay, we're just wasting steps going from place to place. What is that? Oh, shoes. All right, we're using our key. We need keys now. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Dining room. Each day a meal is served. Yeah, right. That's pretty good. Okay, let's do dining room. We're almost rank 8, so I think if we... Wait, 1, 2, 3... No, we're only at 6. 6, 6, 6. 6. This just tells us... Oh, that's a coupon book. Sick. I thought that was going to be... Just tell us about the whole meal thing, but that was already told to us. Ooh, another... Is that stag again? Stage... Stag. So E. We've already had a with and without E. Maybe there are 2 E's. With E, without E. It was... Oh, fur fire, the last one. So stag. Stage. Okay. So let's go this way. Locksmith keys for sale. I wonder how much a key is. We've never... Billiard room gives us keys. I think I like that. Coat check. We haven't drafted coat check yet. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. We have a sledgehammer, which is pretty sweet, but it's a dead end. I'm going to go billiard room because we can get a couple keys here, which is pretty crucial right now. Okay, math game. Is there anything else going on here? What is that? Just cue things? I'm like paranoid for missing stuff now. Okay, let's... Oh, paintings. Paint. Oh, plain. Plain paint? No. Globe. Fly. Draw. Nope, don't got that one. I don't know. Okay, let's see where this leads us. 18 minus 10 is 8. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. 8. This must be divided because we've never seen that before. Right? 8 divided by 4 is 2. Okay. 12. So the thing about, like, so order of operations clearly doesn't make sense. So I wonder if it's like clockwise. Well, that wouldn't make sense though, because then 12 multiplied by 10 is 120. No, that might work actually. 12 multiplied by 10 is 120. Divided by 15 is like 2. No, what am I talking about? 15, 30. 8? 8 times 15? 30, 60, 120? Yeah. 8 minus 9 is minus 1, though. Do we go 1? Nope, that was wrong. Okie dokes. 18 minus 10 is 8. 18. 2. So how does this work? 12, do we do minus first? Because if we follow order of operations, it should be like 12 divided by 15 first, which doesn't make sense. Did I just do the math wrong? 120 divided by 15, 15, 30, 60 is 4, 120 is 8. 8 minus 9. So do we do minus first? Like 12 minus 9 is 3. Can't do 3 divided by 15. It's a crazy decimal. So 3 times 30 times 10 is 30, divided by 15 is 2. Let's try that. I guess so. So the order of operation thing kind of pisses me off a little bit, actually. So, oh, this is the order of operations. Additions first, minus, then multiplied, then divide. So they just do weird order of operations, I guess. Okay, that's fine. We got our keys. Punch up from the billiard room, I guess. There's no reason not to. I could have called it was going to be locked. Let's just see if the one next door is locked. Fine. Gain steps. The lab. I like gym here. Because we only have one gem, so we gotta save it. But that's what I like to... Oh, security door. That's no good. Let's go this way. Library. Walk-in closet for 4 items for a gem. But then we would completely block ourselves off. Shit. So, like, every time we have, like, opportunity to get a good closet, I guess we could go library. Have we been in the library? No, we have not. Mount Holly book request form in library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Oh, wow. Cool. EPCW pump system user manual. Drafting strategy. History of Orindia. The fixed start. Swimbird. Oh, Swimbird! We know where Swimbird is. Sightseer's Guide to the Reddington. I kind of like drafting strategy. Simon P. Jones. Let's try drafting strategy. Okay, reading. Additional reading. The house directory has great resources for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Oh, it gives you... cool. Still so many rooms we haven't drafted, eh? Wow. And I feel like we've learned so much already. So many rooms we haven't drafted. Of course we've seen all the red rooms. What is this? Nothing? Can I, like, read any of these? No. Can we go up the spiral staircase? Paint. Pint. A. We're really on the paintings today. With a, without a. Paint pint. What is this? Is it starting? We have 2 E's. SCH. Chisel. Chizier. Chizier. We'll figure it out. Can we go up the little spiral staircase? Whoa, we can! That's crazy. Is there something to read up here? Mount Holly records. Temporal records. I've played 3 hours and 46 minutes in 5 days. Longest day was an hour almost. Average day is about 45 minutes. Steps taken 320. Lots of keys and gems and gold spent. Total stars 2. Total rooms drafted. Bedrooms drafted. Hallways drafted. Green rooms. So many red rooms. Puzzle records. 3 in the billiard. 3 dartboards. 5 parlors. 5 parlors drafted, 5 solved. Upgrade disc 2. Cool. Like, am I supposed to like scour the bookshelves here to find a readable one, or what? What's that? Is that something? No. Can you like duck? I don't really know the controls. I don't think there are very many relevant controls. Other than walk and look around. What's this? Scrapbook. Such a happy guy. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. So another picture with the orchard, which if we had the magnifying glass, but why is greetings from Reddington here? We do like the color red, right? My favorite floor plans. Can't seem to ever pass up the dining room. Most drafted rooms, dining room, security, courtyard. I like those. Courtyard, most paid for. Courtyard, security, kitchen. Security, laboratory. Most time spent in security, laboratory, billiard room. Yeah, there's lots to see in those rooms. Contraptions I've made, none. I don't know how you make contraptions. Kitchen receipt. I bought a club sandwich for $8. Most avoided passageway, because it costs 2 gems, I think. Garage. I shouldn't avoid that one, though, but it's a dead end, which is the issue. Veranda. I don't remember that. Cool. So some interesting game information on the second floor here. I don't know that there's much of anything else. Back down. Dizzy warning there. Okay, I think we've explored the library as much as we... Let's think about this. It's either this... No, we have no choice, because the gymnasium is a... Yep, so we have no choice. Use a lock. So we need more keys. Secret passageway. Workshop. Combine item inventory to create new items. Boiler room. We've never gotten the boiler room. Gem requirement, though. We're like run out of gems. Workshop can get us to the antechamber, though. Oh, no. Like, oh, we have a compass and a sledgehammer and a coupon book. Boiler room is what we need for the lab, but we didn't draft a lab. But boiler room... Oh, damn. I'm just scared. I think we gotta go... Boiler room would spend our last gem. Okay, we're going boiler room. Even... because it's our first time in here. We gotta check it out. Maybe there are like tools and stuff. Turn that. I don't want to do that quite yet. There's a lever here. Interesting. Okay, so this is like a little puzzle. What are we trying to fuel? Like, this is the boiler. Is that like the electricity? That's a generator. So... Well, let's just try something. So that's now going up there and to that. So that's now on. What if we turn this? If we turn it, then there's no steam coming. Ooh, that starts a conveyor belt? Oh. I see. So you got a conveyor belt and hope it stops on something where you can access this steam. Now we have steam coming this way. Door is now online. Okay, so this steam is feeding that door. What is that? Okay, we gotta go back upstairs and see what the hell's going on up there. So that steam is feeding what? This thing. Oh, it's like a gate. I need that gate to be lowered. Okay, so I need that gate to be lowered, which I need to turn this on for, which means this has to go here. But then that door is not going to be... How do I fuel that door? Can I fuel both? Now I can fuel the door. If I do this, I can fuel both the door and the thing, if I can get steam in that pipe. How do I get steam in that pipe? Do this thingy. Oh, there's a lift. Oh, so I don't need that thing. So if there's a... Well, but... I don't know. Let's take the lift and see what's going on upstairs. Oh, there's another boiler. So where does that boiler send its steam? What is this? So this boiler, if we open this... Oh, wait. Weight room, I'll lose half our steps. Or utility closet for a breaker box. It's as soon as we draft it, we lose half our steps, right? So we go to 15, 17 or 18, depending if they round up or down. We're going for it. Minus 17. So we'll go to 18. So they round up. That's good. I'm not going to go in there quite yet. What is this? Okay, so that's another way to get the... I have no clue what that did. Oh, so that we can access it from this side. Interesting. Where do we come in from? There. Man. So, okay, we gotta get this boiler working, right? So, we can't have steam just feeding that. So we're gonna feed the steam here. So that's gonna be one light on that. Okay, so let's go down stairs. And we need steam up that way. So that can come from there. Like that. Oh, but then I can't get back up. Oh yeah, we can. From there. Okay, so then this, I need to feed this steam up as well. Let me just turn this lever. Okay, so everything should be online there. I should be able to cross as well. That's closed, but that's fine. Activate. What does that mean? So I can either send power right, forward, or left? Is that how that works? Power the weight room? What does that do? Power the antechamber? Is that what we're doing? Okay, let's just send it right for now. No, we don't want to send it right because that's weight. I don't know what that is. So let's send it left. Let's send it left. I don't know what any of this means yet. But that's exciting. Please don't require a key. Great. Could have called that one. So, do we have to go through the weight room or the gymnasium? Let's go through the weight room. We haven't been in there yet. But that requires me to shut the generator off, doesn't it? Or is this like temporary? Can I redirect now and not use the boiler energy? Or is it like... I don't understand. We'll find out pretty soon, though. Is it like once it's on, it's on? I need the lift. So let's just see if... So is it just like you gotta turn the boiler room on and then once the boiler room's on... Yeah, it's still going. Maybe it just jump starts it. Oh, I forgot to... Wait. I gotta... I thought that did send it to the door. Sorry, I'm getting some lag. Oh. Wait. So now the door's online, but how do I get up there? What is this? so now it's the door, but I don't have the lift. I can't have the lift unless I turn this. But I can't power the door. I'm so confused. Now, wasn't there a way to get the door and the... Oh, that's it. No, it's not. What am I talking about? This is the only thing that'll bring the thing out, but then the door is not on. Am I missing something? Why is this so confusing? I had that. Okay, what makes more sense? Because I don't know what this red thing is. Okay, so this is the door, the red thing. I can't get the lift. So... I'm so confused. What am I missing? I can either power the lift, but if I power the lift, I'm getting no steam to this. So I can't have the lift in the door. Or can I have the ramp in the door? I thought so. Oh, wait. This is sending steam this way. So that gives me ramp, but closes the door. How was I up there with the door open is my question. I'm clearly missing something. That's nothing, because the steam comes out there. This is this and this. All that did was allow me to... Okay, you guys are probably yelling at me at this point, because I'm like... lost. Am I forgetting something? Like, I was literally up there. This do? That just redirects it to the boiler, which is not helpful because I need this to work the left. Let's just go back upstairs. So this is the only other thing I changed. Oh, that also opens the door. That's super frustrating. That's what I forgot. So there's two ways to power the door. So we're gonna go in the weight room and try and go north. It's probably gonna be locked. Yes. Let's go down. Also locked. Also locked. Great. So we need keys. We could go gymnasium and try and punch up from there. So that's another annoying thing. Now that the boiler room is on, is there a way for me to just do that? Yeah. can't work the lift and both and that thing all at once. That's fine. So let's go around. Still figuring out the boiler room. Sorry about that. That was harder than it needed to be, I think. Okay. Well, this is a security door. Security is locked by electronic key card. Where do we find electronic key card is the question. You would think security. A flawn and a fan. So with L. Running out of room here. With L. Without L. Flawn. Fan. So are these starting to spell something, I wonder? I'm gonna have to look at that. Can I play basketball? So like figure out, I don't understand, like the computer is just above my head. Why would the connection be bad? Where am I going? I have 11 steps. I think we might be done. Everything's locked. I have no keys. We can go back to the entrance hall, but that would cost us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, let's go back. Let's do this right. So I gotta turn left. Go through the dark room. We can basically just go... No, we gotta turn it right in the chapel. Oh! Oh no, I screwed that. Not that I think it's gonna matter, but this will at least tell us if the chests, they do. Okay. Oh my god, 3 keys? That's wild. That's crazy cool that we're gonna get this to start with, though. And what is that? Lockpick? Oh my god. That's literally so good for where we're at, but like, I can't get back there. Because I'm the next room I walk into. Even... Damn it. If I didn't mess up, I could have got to the bedroom and to the commissary, but I wouldn't have any money. Oh well. So we're just gonna walk in here and fade to black. Okay, well, we made some progress. We figured out the boiler room after a long time of me thinking and fiddling. And we did a lot of painting stuff. And we got 2 we upgraded our stars, which is pretty cool. So we reached... Oh! I'm so dumb. Did I just walk through the dining room without eating? I could have just eaten in the dining room and I would have gotten all my steps. I don't know if I wouldn't got it. I would have gotten quite a bit. Oh, we just messed up for no reason. You guys were probably yelling at me as I walked through the dining room as well. Bear with me as we learn to play the game. So we're going to do one more run here. Okay, no more stupid mistakes. We made a couple stupid mistakes there. Really interesting. So now we're gonna have those chests every day, which is sick. It's gonna make our lives a little bit easier. Wait, no? Oh, we need to draft the observatory for them to pop up, I guess? Oh no. I thought it was gonna be like a permanent thing. Dang. Oh well. Alright. Den for a gem, chapel, hallway. They'll have the exact same layout. Might as well go den and just start collecting gems before I walk in there. We're going to do all 3. Corridor, spare room. I mean, corridor, sometimes stuff. Or we could just do breaker box here. Well, we'll do corridor. And then we'll see what we get over here. I like security. We don't have a gem yet, though. Pantry for 4 coins as we build. I like that. Okay, let's go get our coins. And an apple. And we'll see what this is. Storeroom is sweet, but it completely blocks us off. I wouldn't mind drafting a storeroom on the other side of the corridor. So let's do hallway here to keep our options open. Anything in the hallway? Yeah. Nothing. Let's go grab our gem. Sometimes there's a chest, not a chest. I wonder if the clocks mean anything. Bridge, bride, G. With G, without G. I'm gonna I have too many of these that I wrote down. With G, without G. Bridge / bride. Like, do the order that these pop up in matter? Because, like, well, I don't know. Because last time, unless I missed one, I wasn't really spelling anything. I was like E-A-L, eel. Seal. But with 2 E's. I don't know. Okay, so bridge bride. Nothing else here. Good. Yeah, we're in the den. We might as well keep going this way. Okay, storeroom is pretty, or parlor. So 3 guaranteed gems or a key gem and coin. Let's do storeroom. Key gem coin. These keys are pretty important. Let's do that. The bat is bath bat. We know that one. And then swim bird, which we know is a book now. Swim bird. Okay, back to gem. Let's go down and through the corridor. Yeah, sure. Maybe we're not being super efficient with our movement right now. Okay, make sure we're not missing anything here. Like paranoid. So there's a safety pin. Let's say pine pin. Pine pin with E without E. Pine. They have a lot of tree related ones, which is sweet. Although, is that the same picture that they use for fir? Pine is not a fir, guys. They're both... Everybody's gonna fall asleep with my tree nerd facts now. They're both of the Pinaceae family, but they're not the same species. Or genus. Wow. What a nerd. Where are we going? Do we just get the utility closet? I'm like tempted. No, because we need to go up from here. Maybe we want to keep our options open. Okay, let's draft a bedroom. I wonder if we'll get a new one. Have we seen this bedroom? What is that? Sleep mask? The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Hell yeah. Black silk sleep mask. Sweet. No, this is the bedroom we've been in 1,000 times. Can't give us any new bedrooms. Okay, let's go north. Ooh, bedroom closet. We've never been able to draft a closet. We'd be totally relegating the We'd have to like progress on the West Wing only. But I'm like tempted. Get 4 items. Coin purse? What's that? Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. Hell yes. These are like fancy keys. Silver key, which we've gotten once before. Unlocks with many doors. Is this a gold key? No, it's just a regular key. It looked fancy. Cart? With tea, without tea? Cart/car? Let's go with that. Like there are tons of these, like stag tag I've gotten before. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of steps too going back in the bedroom, which is sick. Stag tag tea. With tea, without tea? Did I not write that one down? Oh, stag tag is S. Sorry, I'm done. We're good. Okay, back to the start. Okay, we gotta go up to the hallway and hope we draft well, which is a little nerve-wracking. Thought I saw something. Okay, fingers crossed. Not amazing. Parlor screws us. Boudoir is our only option. But it does punch us north, which is all that really matters right now. So this is with the safe. So I would love a magnifying glass. Would you be so kind to give me a magnifying glass in the same room that I need it in? This is like a sneaky safe too. But the Christmas picture should give us the combination to the safe with a magnifying glass is what I'm thinking. Oh, okay, good. I got paranoid there for a second. Parlor for 3 gems is pretty sweet. Kitchen we're not that worried about yet. Let's do parlor. This is getting harder every time too. The box is the middle. This box is the middle box. That's a lie. The gems are in the middle box. Sure. This box is the middle box. Also a lie. So that's the truth. That one was an easier one. So the gems are in the middle box. 3 gems, please. Hell yeah. Ooh, observatory. That was like pretty... Oh, but it... Oh no, they all screw us except for the spare room. Alright, spare room it is. It's unfortunate. Chapel. The pool pushes us north. Chapel pushes us east. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. I don't know what any of that means. But we've never drafted the pool, so let's do it. Cool. Shoes. Running shoes. Occasionally save when traveling long distance across the estate. Oh, okay, cool. I like that. Road rod. Road rod. So A with A, without A. Road rod. Geta is what we spelled so far. Geta. Can I go in the pool? Am I gonna drown? No. It's like ice. It's a wall. No pool for you. Nothing to discover here. I don't think these buoys do anything. Towels don't do anything. We found shoes though, which is sweet. go this way. Nook is cool. Am I supposed to like value the commissary? We never have enough coin to make it worthwhile. Darkroom scares me. The darkroom's like not bad here though, but we could just draft like 2 bad things, hoop ourselves. But like, is there a bad draft from the right there? Nook just gives us a free key. Am I crazy? I'm going darkroom. This might be like suspicious behavior, but alright. That one. Feeling good about that one. Okay. I mean, I was kind of half expecting it, so let's turn the lights on in the dark room. Experiencing a little lag again. I'm going to try and get that sorted. Coat caught. That's A again. With a... Without a... Coat caught. Is caught just C-O-T? Kind of assuming. What is that? Just a button? A light? Okay, I wish we had the magnifying glass again, because what is that? Oh yeah, the lever thing. Which I don't know where that's going to be helpful. So this is like, they want more of those printed. What's this timer? We can't interact with that. Nothing else like obvious here. Guess not. But at least now we can see what we're drafting on the other side, I think. I love me a courtyard. Laundry room, launder currency. We don't need to do that. I really like courtyard here though, so we're gonna do courtyard. Get ourselves an item. Shovel. Cool. Is shovel like the best one? An old shoe. Never mind. A worthless old shoe. I was about to say shovel was OP. Key is sick, though. Key is sick. Okay, let's go south first. Nook for another key. It would be a dead end. Library. Ooh, we have some reading to do in the library. Let's do the library. And we get an apple. Thank you. Lock clock. Lock clock. With C. Without C. Lock clock. Okay, where's my book? Here's my book. Drafting strategy. The potential within. Gems, gems, gems. Planning your house. Drafting combos. Combos? 5 combos. Okay, cool. Potential within. To all ambitious young architects, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're staring at blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is a passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist you in developing your own. Gems, gems, gems. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. Okay, great. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is not having the resources they need to open up a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all three presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want to enter. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try only to spend them. Yep. I will never draft passageways on the first 5 ranks. Never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Interesting. Have we drafted passageway? I can't tell right now. Make sure you, if you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Don't we've only seen 2 shops. Don't pass up wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. Okay, cool. Planning your house. When you begin drafting, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. I like that too, so you go kind of back and forth. Very common mistake beginners make drafting a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. These architects reach the higher ranks. They discover quickly they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower... Yeah, so you got to get like, gems and keys early. I've come to this conclusion myself. I'm not reading, by the way. There's commentary. Draft from the doors they skipped only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snake through the house, it's not going in a straight line. It can also be structurally weak if you're leaving lots of unopened doors in the ranks behind you. Oh, passageway. No, we never draft that. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you'll have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start to head further into the house. Top drafting combos. Interesting. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For if you draft cloister, which we've never seen, I don't think, before terrace, I also don't know that we've seen maybe we've seen terrace. You'll be down 3 gems. Cloister before terrace, yes, you'll be down. But if you draft them in reverse, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic plan. A pair of floor plans are essential first draft. So terrace before cloister. Terrace pretty sweet. Determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with additional advantage, significantly improving your chance of success. A foyer drafted before Great Hall. Oh, we've only ever had draft. So what does a foyer do? Hallway doors are always unlocked. And the Great Hall counts as would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Oh my god. We've never seen foyer. We've only ever seen Great Hall once. Nursery bunk room we've seen. So drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Bunk room counts as 2, so you get 10 extra steps. Pretty good. But not game breaking. Foyer Great Hall, I think, is like really good. Office conference room. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold. Spread out the office if you draft a conference room. So office, opportunity to end extra. So spread coin. When the coin is spread, they all end up in the conference room. So we kind of put that together, but I don't know we've had both of them at once. But I did see conference room, and I kind of thought of that. Attic, we've never been. We've never seen the attic. 8 items. The more items you have, the greater your chance will be to create a contraption in the workshop. Right. Combine inventory to create new items. We've only seen workshop once, and we've never seen attic. Okay. Making a connection. Two-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful. When their connectivity is eventually discovered, the utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Garage powers garage door and grants west path access. That's pretty sweet. So we can explore down outside. Turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. Dark room, yes. Gymnasium turns lights off to prevent step loss. Whoa. So I have to turn the lights off in the gymnasium. That's crazy. Would that act as, like, if you're drafting from a dark room, though, can you not, like, even if it's the gymnasium, would I be able to see what I'm drafting? Because, anyways, one of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber, I've never seen that, has synergy with Lady Espen's other 2 rooms, the boudoir and her walk-in closet. I've seen the boudoir several times, but ladyship's chamber, the next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter the walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. The boiler room connects ducts from room to room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. The laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. I know about the laboratory. Speaking of the pump room, this room controls the water levels throughout the rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, and kitchen. Several of the features located around the main house. Interesting. I don't know what that would mean. Like, you could empty the pool and you'd find stuff in the pool, I guess. Tips and tricks. So, okay, one thing I've definitely learned there is utility closet, turn the lights off in the gymnasium. The rest is sort of like, I don't know what it means yet until we're able to try it out. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room on that day. This will allow you opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Besides continuing as 2 bedrooms, bunk rooms also counts as 2 rooms. To increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tome, and the amount of keys found in the servants' quarters. I don't know what any of that means, because I don't think I've ever drafted master bedroom, tome, or servants' quarters. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft in that room. That wasn't true for parlor this time around, but I have noticed that in the parlor. The billiard room is getting a little more complicated too. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that there will be the case. Yes, the next time you draft it. Yeah, that's right. So that changes. Day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes start to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there's a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help you. Yeah. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think the rooms are very useful, this will hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies, tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there are truly no set blueprints for success. Forging your own path, coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best result, most fun, probably is what they're referring to. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder has his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks they can share with the world or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. Very cool. I do think that was quite helpful. I couldn't regurgitate exactly what we learned. Maybe I should have written some stuff down, but some synergies to look out for. And other stuff. Lock clock we already looked at. I don't know that we need to go upstairs for assuming that it's just the gameplay information, which is cool. Aquarium is the color of every wine cellar, 3 gems. They just told us gems are important, so do we listen to them? There's also master bedroom, 1 step for each room in your house. Maybe we did see that one time. I don't want to spend 3 gems. I don't know that I care about the aquarium. I think wine cellar, if we're going to listen to what the book just told us. Let's go grab some gems. Thank you, thank you. This feels relevant. Holly, swan. Holly, swan, spades. Holly, swan, spades. M is 1,000. C is 100. So 1,213. I'm gonna write that down. Crest in cellar. 1,213. and 13. I wonder if that's like a combination to something. M is 1,000, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay. Mountain, it's P. Pod. Peak. Peak. P. Peak P. With K. Without K. Peak. P. Peak P. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay. Back to the librarium. Back to the courtyard. We are rich in gems, which is sick. So let's draft something cool from the courtyard. Sauna. Is that because we have the pool? Yeah. Tomorrow you'll start with the day with 20 extra steps, but that's a dead end, so we can't actually take advantage of it. Bunk room's a dead end. Commissary is the only option here. We gotta open up some opportunity here. So we're gonna go commissary. I only have 5 coins, so I don't think we can buy anything spicy. Is this like it? I wanna play this, whatever this is. Beep beep. Water, no. Okay, it's not worth looking at the commissary. Oh wait, I can buy a gem. I wanna buy a gem for 3 coins? I think we're good on gems right now, but that's cool to know that that's an option. Did say buy gems when you can. Do we use the special key? I think we use the special key here because it said it's going to draft rooms with many doors, and that's kind of what we need here. Ooh, these are all great. How often are items spread through the house? I think dining room is like the play. Because dining room, like, I don't know, dining room can help if we need to backtrack. I'm going dining room. I don't know. I don't know how to value, even though we like screwed it up. But we got a free gem out of the situation, which is good. We're at 7 gems. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, wine cellar's busted. Okay, let's go south first. I meant, let's go north first. All the doors are locked. Billiard room gives us more keys, which is probably the play here. Yeah. There's never anything else in the billiard room, right? Coast. So S. With, how many of these painting pairs are there? With S, without S. Coast. Coast to coat. Alright. 10. 10. That's the multiplied, right? No. 2 multiplied by 5 is 10 again. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. Divided by 4 is 1. 20 minus 10. Now we know order of operations, which is weird. 10 times 2 is 20. Divided by 4 is 5. Keys. Beautiful. So now we can carry on. Give us some good rooms. Vault. But it's a dead end. The vault is crazy. 40 coins? Holy moly. I wish it wasn't a dead end. Dang, why can't we draft cool stuff like that when it matters? Whatever. Passageway is giving us a bunch of opportunity, or a bunch of, which we've never drafted passageway either. But it seems pretty barren, so I don't think there's anything other than... yeah, so we're just going to keep going left here. pump room. Control water flow throughout the estate. Oh wait, we didn't draft. We did draft a utility closet. I need to go back to the utility closet so that like we can turn the gymnasium lights off. So I'm gonna draft pump room for now because I'm curious how it interacts with the pool. Still have to backtrack quite a bit though if we want to find out right away. So, how does this work? Aquarium. Let's turn the water on to the kitchen. Pool. What is this? What does any of this do? So we've lit, okay, if we light up pool, how do we like drain it? Oh, it's a security door. I literally don't know how to... That's really disappointing. Okay, what does this do? What if I just... put them all forward? Do I need to like power the pump room? I think that maybe I should have listened more carefully. I think the pump room needs power. Pump room schematic. Reserve tank. Tank 1. Pump 4. Pump 2. Tank switch. What if I put this down? I literally think nothing will happen until this has power. Unfortunately. So there's nothing really to fiddle or... so that's the pump. Oh, we can go all the way around. So this is the pump for pump 1. Or tank 1 or whatever. Okay, tank 1, tank 2. Yeah, so pump 1, tank 1. Pump 2, tank 2. Pump 2, tank switch. Got it. Oh, this is pump 4. 6. Water source selector. So if I say water source pool, and then like start pumping, but nothing's powered is the problem. So yeah, we need to get power from the boiler room, which we don't have. So that did nothing, except now we know what the pump room's all about. So please God, give us something good here. Gotta use a key. Maid's chamber. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. That seems bad. Observatory. Let's get another star. Chapel opens up quite a bit of opportunity. But the star for... sorry, I hit the mic. The star for observatory is like... pretty sweet. Last time it didn't help because it brought us all the way back to entrance hall. I can't remember what the next thing does, the 3 one. I kind of like chapel here, unfortunately. We've never found anything in the chapel, but it's not going to stop me from looking. Hey, you never know. You never know. I don't want to go north quite yet, so we're going to go this way. It's so turned around in the house. Is the other one locked too, is the question. No. Ooh. Locker room. Spread keys throughout the house. Now I regret not having the thing. Security just opens up too much opportunity, though. I think we go security here. It also, like, okay, Crown Crow. Did I know? I haven't seen that one yet, right? Crown Crow. With N, without N. Crown / crow. Gedak. Gedaksen is what we've spelled today. A lot of letters. A lot of letters. If it's like a word puzzle, it's a lot of letters. Okay, how many things have we missed? Do we want to take bets? We haven't missed anything. I'm proud of us. And by us is the royal us, me. Keycard system. So let's go. Oops, I don't know what I just did. Security doors or doors within the estate can only been unlocked with an electronic keycard. The key card system is currently operational. Yes. But system settings. So set security level to low so that we get less of those. And then we want offline, oops. Yes. Back. Offline mode, we want to unlocked. Confirm. Back. Exit. Okay. Are we going back? There's no real world where we go back to the parlor. Kind of just want to like fill in over here. Everything's locked now. Everything is locked. Is this locked too? Of course. Is it worth using a key? Let's go this way first. Because the other way is just like, whoa, archives. While drafting, you'll no longer be able to see all. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Office, spread coins throughout the house. Archives would abut the antechamber. Seems like really scary. Why is Steam giving me notifications? Archives is so tempting just because of the like... Oh, I'm going archives. Okay, we've already explored the archives. I think the only thing was like the documentation about our mother. Yeah, it's the same stuff. Pretty cool though. So go back to see our last session, day 3, day 4, where we sort of go through that and learn a little bit of backstory. We're still at 35 steps, which is great. I'm like really curious about the antechamber here. So it's just a white door, but we've never seen that, so that's cool. Can I enter it, please? How do you enter it? Can I use my broken lever? Oh, I forgot that we have all these things. So we get more. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. We're like pretty getched out. I haven't been looking for dirt piles because I forgot that we had a shovel. We're like pretty well equipped this round. Okay, let's go south and see what's up. Yeah, of course it's locked. Let's go west and see what's up. Ooh, it's not locked. Okay, archived. Lavatory sucks. Walk-in closet is sick. Let's get some items. Key. Rabbit's foot. Lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Hell yes. Gem. Man, this is like a good run. Bat bath. Where's the bath? There it is. No. Bad boat. Oh god. Bad boat. With o, without o. Bat bot. I'm gonna have a whole page of those. Okay, is that it? Pretty picture. Okay. Back through security or go south? I think back through security for now. I like options. We have options. Use a key. Patio spreads gems, nursery, or rando. Patio for sure, right? Patio for sure. Ooh, we get a gem, and we get to dig some stuff. Digging some stuff. Great, a worthless old tin can. Ooh, another dig. Digging some stuff. A key is sick. Alright. Worth it. This is going really well. Okay, let's go up. Use that key. Locksmith to buy keys. Observatory. Yeah, let's do our stars. So what do we get next? Okay, turn the page. Plus 3 steps? That's not that great. The trunks were amazing. The twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. We can't go back to that, can we? I liked that one. No, the slice. Plus 3. Okay. Not terrible. This is just to move it around, right? Is there anything of interest up there? I can't remember. No, it's just the wheel. Just the wheel. How does that work? Like if I aim it... What if we aim it further north? Is it going to show us the same thing? Nope, that's the wrong one. Just curious about something. Oh, there's a painting. Box. Fox. Box. No, listen. No, I won't go further. Okay. Interesting. I like the chests. I don't know that I like the extra 3 steps. Doesn't really do much for us. So a crate. I don't know what this is. Paint. Box. What is this? Brush. What is this? This is like a box or a crate. There's nothing else it can be, right? Box or crate. It has the like Blueprints logo on it. Box or crate. This is like globe, world, paint, sketch, crate, box. I don't got that one. I don't know what this represents. Map. Crate or box. It's nothing else, right? This has to be crate or box. So, with or without, has to be close to crate or box. Create? Create. So with E, without E. Crate. Create. And at least now we know what this painting represents. So next time we see it, if it's paired with a different painting, we won't be so lost. Okay, so let's see. I mean, we just gotta use keys like every door now, I guess. So conference room, nook. Like, do we need to get all the way around? Like, is there any use to being in, like, against the antechamber again? Nook would just restore our key that we just used. Did we spread in? We did not use the like spread through house. Oh, patio was the gems. Damn. So if we had the conference room first. So we can go south through the pump room. Or was that a security door? I can't remember. I feel like there was a reason we couldn't go south anymore. Or we can go east in the chapel, which doesn't really do much for us. Okay, let's just like test the hypothesis since we've never... Okay, so the antechamber is just nothing. How do we get into the antechamber? Spreading items. Okay, yes, we know that. So, unfortunately, the gems have already been spread. So safe code 9083. But it's on a red. Did I write that down already? Yeah, red posted conference room, safe code 9083. I guess we could have tried that on the safe in the boudoir. We did not draft a boudoir this time around. Okay, interesting. Pens and stuff. So the antechamber, A. Wheat. Match. Batch? No. Match. Like a bushel, maybe? Bushel. This looks like wheat. Oh, wheat heat. Wheat with H, without H. Wheat heat. No, what am I talking about? H, W, with W, without W. With W, without W. Wheat heat. Interesting. Snow with a W is what we've just spelt recently. Okay, doing some backtracking. We're still in like good shape, but so I think south in the pump room, but I can't remember why we were being prevented from doing that. Or south in the archives. South in the archives, I think, just required a key. So let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. Oof. We're backtracking. Tomorrow you will get to start the day with 20 extra steps. That's like pretty sweet. Or get 10 for now. Or do a rando. We still have chapel. No, chapel's not going to get us any. Pump room to go south. Do we do archive and just like hope it's sick? I'm doing it. No. There's Alzara though, which is pretty sweet. What is this? We found so many items. Treasure map? What? What does that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's in the patio. There's a treasure. Paint, pint, with a, without. How many of these pairs are there? Like, what is it going to spell? Paint, pint. That's crazy. Ooh, so many coins. What? And the coin purse gave us extra ones. That's sick. We have 14 coins. This is what I wish, like, we could carry this stuff over. The freezer would be a sick draft right now. Okay, let's talk to Alzara. Is he going to show us the same thing as he did before? It was pretty intense last time.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
Why are you showing me something different? I don't remember this.
I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and indeed
The future of the manor or something?
I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals.
That's intense.
And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms.
Crow crown.
There is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Interesting.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So he gives some pretty cryptic clues, but it's pretty sweet. So red envelopes. We know about the pairs of paintings. Excuse me. Okay, what's the game plan here? So we drafted a rumpus room. It unfortunately did not punch us where we wanted to go. It was kind of like a gamble. So we're screwed. There's the chapel and the dining room. Oh, the pump room. Sorry. No, we're not screwed. We have some options. So I don't know it's worth, especially if it's a key situation. Oh, and there's also treasure on the patio. I almost forgot. Where's the treasure? How do I use it? Do I have to like follow the path? I don't understand. We're there. We're in the patio. Give me my treasure. It's this rock? This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Whoa. What is the treasure gonna be? Hope it's good. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. There's like 1,000 gems in it, and by 1,000 I mean 8. Holy crow. Oh, this is like a perfect run where we have all the gems and all the stuff. Well, we only have one key. But we can go to the commissary and like buy a bunch of cool stuff. But we have all these like it's we're gonna lose all these things. This is where we need like a freezer. Freezer's the one, or a locker room or something. Okay, well let's go back to the chapel now. That's cool that we found that though. Lose, it doesn't matter, we're rich. Ugh. So the pump room. Was it a security door? Let's just go to the pump room quick. It is a security door. This is like really frustrating. I don't know. If you just don't have the key card, you don't have the key card. You just can't be in any of those. So we're done. We're done. We have no dining room. No, but dining. So we can draft a dead end road, dead end in the dining room, dead end in chapel, and then we're done. I don't know how the antechamber works. Okay, so let's go to the billiard. Let's go to the dining room. Let's eat our meal. So we're gonna have. Oh, it's a little fish. What is that? A trout? Delicious lemon glazed salmon. Delicious. Okay, so we're back up to 39 steps. That's not going to help much because... Whatever. Let's use the key. Kitchen has items for sale, which is not helpful. Food for sale. What's the archived floor plan? Might as well. Well, that's less than helpful. Guess we should have gone kitchen, but like, literally didn't matter. A little disappointed that this, like, it's a really good run, but we're just, we're stuck. How do we get the key card? Can you sell me the key card, please? Like, well, I don't know. Like, do we buy a metal detector? There's like no point to any of this. Sledgehammer? There have been no boxes. Metal detector. We don't. I mean, we don't have any use for anything because we're totally locked out. Pump room is our. Well, there's the chapel, but we need a key. What else did we want to check? I feel like there was something oh, utility... no. Doesn't really matter if we go to the utility closet now. The utility closet didn't have some... I mean, like, I think we're done. I think this run is done. So we might as well go check the utility closet. I'm curious about whether... I think pump room is powered by the boiler room, not this, right? So, forever we need to turn the gymnasium off. What does that say? Carnet? I wish I knew what these were, too. Vac indicators. Keycard entry system. What if I... If I turn the keycard entry system off, it just won't allow me to, like, use the security door, right? Or will the security door just open for us? Ooh, because we did say... Like, the fact that we... did that thing in security. Oh my god. So that's all we need to do is just turn the power of the security doors off. But we need the breaker room and we need access to security in order to do that. But that is sweet. So weight room gives us the most. Oh, I'm just so glad. Check one item and retrieve it another day. I think we gotta go weight room here. It will allow us to keep going. Even though we lose half our steps. I think that's not a crazy concern right now. So we should be able to continue. Okay, I'm so glad I learned that. Locker room spreads keys throughout the house, which would go to our place, which is sick. This is a really good run. So is it worth punching up to the conference room? We would maybe run out of steps is the problem. Let's go into the locker room first. And we only drafted this because we have a pool, right? Whoa, we can open all these? Oh, no we can't. All locked. This one is locked. These are not openable. These are all locked. Pilot plot. With eye, without eye. Pilot plot. Literally too many letters. So these are all gonna be locked. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I wish we had our we don't have our pickpocket thing, which is sweet. This pool thing doesn't do anything. Okay. Is this open? It's locked. Okay, so we gotta go get keys. We have 13 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the conference room. 6 to the conference room. We don't really have a choice, do we? We didn't draft enough bedrooms. Just making sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, all. Yeah. Okay, and then passageway chapel. We'll lose a coin, which is fine. Security. Oh no. No, I don't think we have enough steps to get back. I miscalculated. Might as well check this. Oh, there's gonna be so many gems and things that were 1 gem and 5 keys. But the keys should all be in the place, which is sick. But the steps is what's gonna kill us here. This was a good run though. Yeah, okay. 6 steps, give me the keys. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. Hell yeah. Well. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. Damn it. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the commissary, and then I fall asleep. Because the commissary. I can't buy food. If I go to the chapel, could get lucky. Could get lucky here, because I literally have 2 steps left, so I can get as far as the commissary, 1, 2, but then I would fall asleep. My only hope here is to draft something that gives us steps. Come on. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Does it count as a bedroom itself? I think so. So let's draft it. +5. Okay. 1, 2, 3 now to the commissary. Where am I trying to go? Back to the locker room. Is there anything I can buy in the commissary to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the locker? Oh, I'm at 11. Never mind. I got +5, +5, which is great. Okay, cool. So we're just like hanging on by a string here. So this is the Red Prince, which we read last time. Found a gem. That's probably all we can ask for here, which is fine. Creepy goose. Okay, let's go down to the commissary. I get so turned around. Oh, it's not just straight up. Is it worth going? No, it's not worth going to the commissary. It's not worth going to the commissary. Oops. Okay, well, 2 very important lessons learned. We can get through security doors with a breaker room. I didn't know that. Now I feel dumb. I thought I needed a key card, but there's no point going to the commissary, right? Because we can't like buy food. We need steps right now more than anything. So let's go here. Man, we're doing well. Drawing room is sick. This is by far our best run. Drawing room. 100% drawing room. Okay, we get to redraw in this. Ooh, I kind of ignored paintings. There are too many paintings here. There's just horses and people. People and horses. And our great uncle. People and horses. Oh, no, there's still a thing. Tub tube. Like, how many of there are there going to be? Is it worth me, like, with E, without E? Tub tube. Are we ever going to run out of those? Okay, let's go south and see what's up. We can draft a dead end here. Guest bedroom. That steps is what we are hurting for. So this will give us +5, +10. Hell yeah. See if there's anything spicy here. There's a key, which is sick. This run is like impeccable. I'm talking too soon here. How does the antechamber work? That's what I need to figure out right now. Garage +3 keys, but it's a dead end. Gymnasium, which we turn the lights off, so we wouldn't lose half of our steps. But we lose 2 steps every time we enter. But gymnasium is what we need to open up. I think gymnasium's good here. So the lights are off, which saves us. Let's go here. Oh, I just used the key. I wasn't really thinking about that. Workshop. Do we want to play in the workshop here? Sucks about the archive. But it's impressive to me that we only have one dead end slot here. So I'm feeling pretty good. Let's play in the workshop. We have so many items. We've never played in the workshop before. Let's explore it a little bit. Nope. Oh, paintings, yeah. Tag. Coast. We know that's tag. It's like a tree on the coast. Shore. Is that a sledgehammer? Hell yeah. We have so many items. So many items. What is this? Is that a thing? It's not a thing. It's a saw. Okay. How do we use this? Workshop. Shoes. Did we get any discount for the shoes? Okay, what does the broken lever do? Can we put a broken lever on a rabbit's foot? It's not going to do much. We can put... Can we combine a shovel and a sledgehammer? No. Oh, it tells you. That's handy. So, shovel and broken lever? Let's see what rabbit foot can be combined with. Nothing. Sledgehammer can also be combined with the broken lever. Coin purse can be combined with the lucky rabbit's foot. Running shoes cannot be combined with anything. Sleeping mask cannot be combined with anything. So let's do do we want a broken lever shovel or a broken lever? Let's do broken lever shovel. Plus we can add more. No. That's it. Do we have to combine 3 things? Broken lever shovel. Is that enough? Is that not enough? We need to combine 3 things for it to be a viable combination? Or can I just, okay, what about the, oh, so shovel broken lever doesn't turn into anything on its own. But the coin purse rabbit's foot gives us a lucky purse. Let's make a lucky purse. Wow, look how pretty. Lucky purse doubles all the coins you find. That's pretty friggin' cool. Okay, so we can't do anything with a broken lever and a shovel on its own. We need to combine it with something else. So broken lever, shovel, sledgehammer is not a thing. Okay, and broken lever, sledgehammer is not a thing on its own either. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So, is there anything else to... True box doesn't always contain the prize. Right. I think we knew that. This is kind of baffling me. Tag. That's just like a coast. Cliffs, erosion, coast. Coast? What would that be? Cost? Coast cost? I thought that was tag. Let's go coast cost. So with a, without a. Huh. Coast cost. Okay, back in the gymnasium. Now we go this way. Locked is fine. We have enough keys. West Wing Hall is great here. I'm like just wanna like completely draft this out. We've seen this before. Lady Clara spent floor plans associated with the removed from the pool, yes, and stuff, blah 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 blah. sneaky items. Let's go north. Let's draft this first. Drafting studio. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool is pretty cool. And it goes north, which is what we need. So I think we do drafting studio. But let's, before we go... No, we'll leave that for now in case I don't want to use the key that I don't need to use. Ooh, apple, thank you. +2 steps. The Great Hall partitioning plan for Thursday, November 12th. The Great Hall partitioning plan. That's actually super helpful because I opened this middle door and it did nothing. So we never need to open the middle door. It's the far door on the right side. So... Oh, there is a door. So the middle door punches through to the left. The first door on the left is just a really tiny room with a false wall or something. But if you want to go right, you got to go to the far end. Am I going to remember that? Probably not. But that's cool. Oh. Wait, is this a different one? Volume 1. This is going to be a long video, but we're getting a lot done here, and this run is amazing. Drafting Spectrum by the editor. Okay. Drafting Spectrum. It should come as no surprise. The first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true most architectural plans or designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, chemicals... Is this true, I wonder? Chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven blue, perhaps more fitting to the reigns of Horus, was decided... I don't know what that means. Decidedly more difficult to affix in architects' revision edits to... And so blue is proposed... It's an ideal replacement as it had no political ties to any other realms. By the fourth era, all floor plans are being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovations in use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who use hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for bedroom. Orange floor plans will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains design for a hallway. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we'll explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its color. So this is all canon. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus. Black. It's the reign of Horus. I feel like there's hints in everything. Most violet dreams. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day and kick up their feet for a bit of a recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a wary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to use bedroom strategies if they're type who love to explore and backtrack frequently, which we've had to do. Having excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be more carefree with their floor plans for the day. Average number of doors 1 to 2. Extra items likely in bedrooms. That's cool. Synergies. Sleeping mask. Right, because we get extra stuff. Nursery. Servants' quarters. Indoor verdure. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in the space make them extremely appealing. Natural resources. We're growing gardens, I guess. Them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. Floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your raft, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles for dirt digging, which is cool. If you have a shovel, green rooms, green, gems. Average numbers of doors, 2 to 3. Extra items often. Synergies, most green rooms, shovel, watering can. We've never found a watering can. Bedroom is the heart of the home. Hallways are the arteries. Serving is diverging paths that branch out and connect different parts of the house, leading visitors into their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they're a vital component to any house. Numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house. And the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallways strategies are ideal for architects who prefer more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. They're orange. They have keys, or you need keys. Average numbers of doors 3 to 4. Extra items are rare. Synergies, foyer, lockpick kit was sick, and hall pass. Hall pass we've never found. Golden trim, which we have, we don't really. I don't like the commissary that much. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Resources, coins, average number of doors 2. Extra items always. Extra items never for free, but always there. Coin purse, coupon book, vault. Vault gives you tons of coins. Negative space. Red rooms are daring addition to any house, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer potential for substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating. But those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. I got distracted because of the draft of the stained glass. There are 2 names under those that I can't really see. Danja and Lydia or something? I don't know. Danja and Lydia. Is that a thing? I wonder if that's a thing. I think everything. Red room, red. Vexation. Okay. Average number of doors 3 to 4. Extra items seldom. So, shelter, synergy, shelter, tomato soup, and skilled players. Interesting. Okay. Prismatic rooms. You may on rare occasions, sorry for the noise in the background, rare occasions notice some floor plans have more than one color in their design. Aquarium we know can be any color, all colors. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet or gold border could be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor, greenery, and plants. Aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in the volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Maid's chambers both a red room and a bedroom. Less likely to find items laying around in your house, which is bad. Word from the director. As we reach the end of this drafting strategies, we hope you found valuable for the next project from Purples. We dreamed of the reds of our fears. We believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave. Too designed, too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must have blah, blah, blah. Drawing upon all colors, daring merit. At the end of the day, colors is another tool. Some will blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Okay, I like those books. It's helpful. Is there anything to learn about that? Is this like me? Just a little paper dude move? No. It's this room. Okay, did we ever figure out... Oh, what was the chart? That was create and crate. So this is crate. And this is like a graph or stats. Crate. Or like profit. Chart. Chart. But this is a crate. Crate and chart are like the same letters but not ordered. So is it E? I don't know. What is that? Not sure. So I don't know about that crate and chart thing. Okay, so we get to draft a new floor plan. In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Love it. Potential new floor mat. So the kennel, each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. That's pretty cool. Dormitory. Each time you enter dormitory after drafting a... I don't know what that is. Drafting room? Drafting room? Compass room? Each time you enter dormitory after drafting a blank room, gain 10 steps. Or casino with a game of chance. Oh, casino's tempting. Games of chance. Oh, kennel though. Dormitory is a dead end. I don't think we're going to be drafting dormitory. I don't like dead ends. Casino is fun. And the kennel is cool. But in order to dig, we need a shovel. And we don't get a shovel every run. When, I don't know, let's go casino. Mount Holly Casino offers an intimate and exciting setting for wagers of any scale, and guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in the games featured here. A buy-in of 2 gems is required for an admittance into the exclusive room. Or the kennel. Home to several of Sinclair's hunting companions, it can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. I mean, the fact that I'm like tempted to take the kennel actually. But the casino's cool. Nah, we're going casino. I have added the casino to my draft pool. Cool. Alright, I can't believe we're still going. Ooh. Freezer's tempting, but I'm also tempted to see what happens if we get like 3 rooms around the antechamber. I wonder if that's like what needs to happen for it to open for us. So I think I'm going to go office. So we got to know what the antechamber does here. So I didn't even read what the office does. Oh, earn and spread coins. All of this coin is going to go... The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse. The antechamber... That's why I need the broken thing. Antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put another... Whoa, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. The west and east levers. I don't know where the west and east levers are. Okay, so they're antechamber levers. That answers the question. What was in here again? So I should write that down. The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse, and that's the one that allows you to go south, presumably. Antechamber lever in greenhouse, and we have the broken lever. Okay. And then east and west levers, I don't know where they are. Presumably we haven't come across them yet. I don't know what this does again. Oh yeah, it opens the safe. And then it's so the crest in the cellar said 1213. Let's try that. Nope, I guess not. And then the only other thing was Red posted in the conference room said the safe was 9083, but they were lying. Let's try again. No. Okay. So we don't really know what that does. What is this terminal all about again? What is the run payroll? After running this process, checks will be placed. Staff members' rooms, as soon as each servant's quarters made change. We don't have that. Back. Spread gold in the estate, sure. So spread gold now. That's going to put a bunch of coins in the place. Log into network, which we don't know all we know is the terminal passcode starts with S. We've collected so many letters from the painting thing that's like overwhelming. I don't know. The painting stuff is like getting chef, First Nations person, indigenous, chef. Don't think that is a thing. It's cool looking though. What else is there to learn in the office? There's that camera again. Okay. How many? We only have one. No. Okay. Oh, we don't have a greenhouse. What did I just do? I drafted a bunk room. Oh, I clicked a button. Ooh, we get gems. Oh, drafted a bunk room. I wanted to draft a code check there, I think. So where do we think the east... So we need to find levers for the antechamber, but that's like a valuable thing that we learned. I'm like pretty proud of our draft, even though it's probably over here. I love that little hamster dude. So lamp, or what are these called? Like a lantern. Airplane. Last time we saw the plane, it was with the create. This is like a biplane, right? Create. This is flight or something? Lantern or lamp. Wings, flight, sky, pilot. Lantern. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get that one either right now. Okay, so that was the journal. Oh. We have so many steps and so many resources still. Okay, so it's the greenhouse. Antechamber lever in the greenhouse, and we did not draft a greenhouse. Oof. Courtyard patio. We still have one key, so we can do the West Wing Hall and hope to draft a greenhouse, I guess. Excuse me. That's the only thing we can do, unless we know where the levers are. I'll just like casually look around for like levers. Because we could use an east lever to the antechamber or a south lever. So, okay, fingers crossed. We have one key left. Freezer. Archived full floor plan. Is a green... What does a greenhouse cost? I wonder if it costs 3 gems. Freeze your account. So coins and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day. That's probably the best. That's probably our best bet, honestly. Start the day off with 9 coins and 6 gems is like pretty good. I think that's our best bet. Just start off on the right foot for tomorrow. So we'll draft a freezer. Sweet. There's a key. It's frozen. There's a frozen ass key. Not for staff use. What is all this? So if we like melt the freezer, we'd get a bunch of stuff. Gems. Tie. Clock. Are these getting harder? Necktie. It's like a grandfather clock. Clock. Tie. I don't have another word for this tie. Necktie, tie. Boat. It's not a bow tie. It's a tie. It's a tie. Tie. Time. God. With M, without M. Tie. Time tie. Time tie. Cool. I don't think there's anything we can do in the freezer. There's lots of stuff in the freezer if we could warm it up. So the breaker room didn't have anything to do with the freezer. But like a gem, is that a coin or a gem? I can't tell. Coin or gem. Stuff. A key. Okay. But at least we froze our stuff. Are we done? I'm like really tempted to look up where the east... Okay. Do we go back to the office? I just want to see, I think it's worth backtracking just to see what the actual words. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west, and which west is like spelt differently than the rest of everything. West is in lowercase. Why is west lowercase? So we have the broken lever. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west, lowercase, and east levers are operational. The east lever is what's most important. The east lever. Dang. Where? I don't want to break my vow to not Google things, but I'm like really tempted to just Google where the east lever is, because we could maybe make it into the antechamber. No, I'm not going to do it. I want to experience this game organically. So I'm not going to look. Spine, pine. Did we do that one already? Jeez. So many. No, we did pine. Pin. With S. Without S. Spine. Pine. What are all these letters going to give us? There are way too many. It's becoming overwhelming. There's even one in the freezer. Time tie. Oh, there's one here we missed too. Rain. Wheat. Wheat. Cloud. Storm. This was wheat, right? Yeah. Because we had wheat heat before. Wheat. Rain. Thunder. Cumulus. Nimbus. Storm. Not getting that one right now. Dark, gloomy. That's for sure just wheat. Like if it's weather, wheat. Wheat and weather, that's like ER though. And it's like weather. ER would be the difference between wheat and weather. Is that crazy? So we haven't had any with 2 letters, right? I'm gonna write it down anyways. Wheat versus weather. ER. Okay. So many paintings. Where am I going? I'm just wandering aimlessly. I need a lever. Where else would they put a lever for the antechamber? Greenhouse. Have we ever drafted the greenhouse? We don't have any keys left. We've frozen our stuff. I don't know, I'm just wandering aimlessly at this point. I'm proud that we've drafted all but 1 square. Just trying to think, like, well, running shoes is going to help us here maybe as we're, like, running around. There's nothing more to dig up. It's literally like the only way to progress right now is if we can find that lever, where the lever would be. So we can't draft a greenhouse. Do you think the other lever would be like in a green as well? Seems like a pump room or something would be a place for a lever. And this looks pretty industrial. Lever place. The other levers shouldn't be broken if they like specifically indicated that the greenhouse lever's broken. I would assume then the other levers are not. We don't want to buy anything, so we want to. Okay, let's check this other green space. Maybe they just put levers in green spaces. Found a gem. Well, we froze our gems though. Okay, I think we just have to call it. Unless, like, finding the lever in the red room Why did it get ominous in here all of a sudden? Because it's a red room? No place for a lever there. Just wandering aimlessly in case we missed something. We can't... So, the boiler room, I think, provides... What would we get if we drained the pool? What would that do for us? We could walk down there. I don't see how that would be helpful or useful, but maybe something I don't know. Surely there's a lever in here. No. Boat, raven, crow, row. Don't think we saw crow row. With C, without C. Like, these are infinite. Do you think they, like, spell them... Like, what if... Okay, what's in the spare room? No, probably no paintings, right? I'm just, like, I'm wasting my steps because there's nothing happening, but... I'm now wondering whether, like, the order of the rooms would spell the letters. What is this? So that's, like, blueprint? Or, plan or something? Plan. So, with E, without E, plain, plan. Like, there's too many words, so I'm wondering if it's like adjoining rooms will spell something. So like this was C E. So, or depending on like, it's boudoir. So what's in the what's in here? Stair star. So I already wrote that one down, but stair star is I. So I. EC? No. Is it like order in which you draft them? Might be the letters. Pray, pry. With a, without a. Pray, pry. So I think I'm just gonna, like, for next time, so what's at the beginning? Just these, queen, ace. Has anything changed outside? Let's go explore outside. That's not open. I don't think anything has changed outside, but maybe it's worth looking again. Let's just scan quickly. It's been a really successful run. That's closed. This game is going to go deep, I can tell. There's so many things out here to explore. So nothing outside has changed, I don't think. Our running shoes keep popping up there. So if you're just flat out running, I think it'll just give you like a discount every once in a while. But I'm not good at flat out running because I have to like check my map pretty frequently. Okay. So let's just hypothesis here. Pantry was pry A. A stair star AI. But if it's order The order we drafted. So I drafted the den. Bride Bridge. What order did I draft these first rooms in? I think probably Bride Bridge. Bride Bridge. So G. Then what would I have drafted next? G. Pine Pin. G, E. Let's say. G, E, A. Or G, A, E. G, E, A. What would I have drafted next? Stair, star. G, E, A, I. Gaia or something. I know I'm running out of steps, but I'm, and then this was bat, bath. I don't know, I might have, I'll pay more attention to, like, the order in which, because there are too many letters for the, like, all of the paintings ever to, like, spell something. But I'm like looking through all the notes I made for the paintings, like IHC, SEEA, Sia, LGE, Getak, Ak, Snow. I don't like see any. I know I missed some, but yeah. So we'll have to like pay more attention to the order in which the paintings pop up. But either way, that was pretty decent. We call it a day, and we get to have our frozen assets next time, which is pretty sweet. So I think successful overall. Look at that draft. Wow. We drafted Mount Holly Sports Inn, gymnasium, weight room, the pool, and locker room. That's funny. 6 bedrooms, 44 rooms total. Rank reached 9. Steps taken 128. Items found 10. New rooms 7. Really productive. Really productive. Disappointed that we weren't able to get into the antechamber, but now we know how. There's a lever, which I'm assuming is the south lever in the greenhouse. There's an east lever somewhere, presumably, and a west lever, but like west lowercase. West lowercase. I don't know what that means. The bunk room is a little unfortunate. I drafted that by accident, essentially. But the freezer was like a good last find here in the West Wing Hall to be able to start our next session on a good foot. So we better make it count. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for now because that was a long one. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. That was fun. Super interesting game. I'm enjoying it so far, and it's really cool to kind of discover these things. So hopefully you're enjoying watching me discover them and discovering them alongside me, maybe. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.